it should not turn you into a villain.
I agree.
Let Pilar see her daddy. Let's get into the scene that really had me upset.
Yeah, here she go again, breaking this fourth wall, getting on my damn nerves.
Pleasure P is working me.
She is, and I expected more from Porsha. I don't know if it's because she's new and she not used to being in these situations again, but you just can't come over here having it your way. You can't come over and yell, well, who can film and who can't. Can you break fourth wall and when you can't? Now here we go again. Same scene and you doing something similar. It's becoming a bit frustrating, Porsha. Just do the show. Work your set. Get in there with Dennis and fight on your own. Now I did like the car pulling off at the end. That was cute because it was a moment that they called. But all this running the bathroom talking to producers, go out there and cuss his ass out about this.
I'm totally okay with Porsha breaking the fourth wall.
I'm not.
I'm okay with it. I do feel like it adds a new layer of authenticity to the whole experience. To see the talent say, okay, I know we're filming a show, because for years the vibe was always we're not filming a show, like we're just doing normal
real life.
But it's clearly we're filming a show. I'm enjoying that they are acknowledging the show being.
How many times is she gonna pull the card?
It hasn't bothered me just yet.
It's bothering me. I guess from a producer standpoint, it's bothering me.
Yeah, I like it. I actually like it. I like it.
I want you to stay on the set, baby. I'm over here working. We working behind the scenes. You over here getting on our damn nerves. Work your set over here. We got this over here. We'll talk about it afterwards, or figure out a way to make it work. But you keep hollering, like if she do this next episode, I'm gonna scream. If she call for a producer, if she break a fourth wall next week, I'm gonna scream.
But I mean, I feel like, because there's been times where I filmed reality TV shows and my real issue is something that is related to the show, but it's hard for me to try to articulate that while trying to make it fit into this fantasy world of reality TV. Like, no, bitch, I want to say, I'm mad at you because you got my baby daddy on this motherfucking show. Which, if that's her reasoning, which it is, I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like Porsha was highly manipulative in this scene with her word choice, and even how she was presenting to Dennis what Drew said. Oh, she's making it seem like it's more kind of insinuating like Drew is trying to make it to be like her and Dennis are doing something, when that's not what I feel like Drew was doing. Yeah, was Drew doing a lot to me? Yes, but she wasn't making it perverse. When Porsha was retelling the story to Dennis, I felt like she was adding a layer
stuff, right,
to it that to me,
and it's
was to me was signaling a little insecurity and some jealousy. I hate to say that about Porsha.
It's not Drew that you need to be jumping on or saying anything to. You need to be saying this to Dennis. If you filming with these bitches, don't be on camera making me look stupid. That was my same sentiments to Dum Dum back in the day. If you're gonna be around my friends, don't try to be on camera making me look stupid.
Yeah.
Period. That ain't nothing that you need to be running to Drew. She don't give a fuck. Drew trying to get her music done. You need to be telling this to Dennis.
And pay Ralph.
Yeah, okay. You need to be telling this to him, and that's why I felt like you don't be breaking fourth wall. Tell his ass that. Cuss him out and let him know how you feel in the moment. Let us see that. You in the bathroom crying with a producer. Go out there and tell his asses, don't play with me in front of these cameras. Really let him hold it. Like, if you get with her, or if I found out later y'all fucking, or if I found out later y'all in the studio trashing me, or da-da-da-da, you already know how I'm gonna serve it up, cameras or not, period. So, pick your battles. She should have laid it on his ass. Don't go to no woman trying to check no woman. You trying to check everybody else, and you trying to tell everybody who and what they can do. Handle you, Porsha. Handle your own target. You need to handle Dennis. I agree with you. I don't like her trying to manipulate and trying to tell people what they can do, what they can't do, breaking fourth wall. Girl, do you. You can't do you because you're too worried about what everybody else.
I don't agree with Porsha. I do get it. I get it. I do not agree with her. but I get it. Simon is in the media every fucking day saying something about her, got her name blown up in the blogs and in the streets. I'm not on Porsha's level. I'm just on Oliver Twick's level. Okay. And even though I feel like I do manage my public drama well, I'm still a human, and that shit does get on my nerve. Yeah, from people texting me about it, or my followers in my inbox DMing me about it. I'm trying to relax and do this, and my cousin calling me about it, or somebody from my team is asking me about it, or I'm getting Google alerts when I'm with my name. That's aggravating. So I can only imagine on somebody at her level, with it being her marriage and someone she shared her body, her money, her love, her thoughts, her insecurities, her personal space with. Yeah. I can see where that puts you in a whole different space. On top of you're filming a show with other women in a catty environment, and they're going to weaponize that. I totally get where that places her it would place. I feel like anybody in a very vulnerable position to where you do want loyalty, because from Porsha's perspective, her husband has been untrue to her. You know, so I get it. I totally get it. What I don't agree with is your need for loyalty or your desire for support is equating to people having to conform to what you want.
How they feel, yeah.
And if they don't, and if they don't do it, then they against you. They they plot and they doing that. No.
I don't got no support.
Like Dennis said, bitch, you got 16 marriages driving away on.
You got 16 million on your neck right now, Porsha. He just said you in the damn bouncy house place blinged out. Not saying that have anything to do with it. I'm just
like maybe there is a world where what Dennis and Drew are doing has nothing to do with Porsha and has everything to do with Dennis fulfilling some sort of happiness for himself and Drew fulfilling some sort of happiness for herself. Now, was it the best decision? No, like I wouldn't have even dealt with none of that.
Never,
like, if I was Drew, I would have been like, "Fuck it," like girl.
But you know, Drew,
she's silly.
The box of rocks is silly too.
She's silly.
Silly in the situation.
But the way Porsha was coming at Dennis, it gave jealous. It gave, I don't want you. I don't want my baby daddy. She said it. I don't want my baby daddy feeling with another housewife because you could potentially be saying something against him, which I get.
He could be.
I get that. That's a
conversation you need to have with him.
That's a conversation you do need to have with him. And maybe Porsha approach it like all of us get together and we all, the three of us, gonna talk about this, you know? And let's set some boundaries.
Now, that's good TV, but that's silly.
that's some shit I'll do. Everybody,
that's good together. TV, but that's silly.
Let's get together and we're gonna talk about this together. If this is what y'all want to do, okay, we're gonna do it. But let's just talk about it. You know, I feel like that's how you take control and ownership of the moment and not just be flying around like how Porsha is, you know, being manipulative. And what I did not like, and what actually really hurt my heart, and again, I'm watching this on the show, I did not like when it felt like she was basically threatening his relationship with his daughter based off of what he was going to do with Drew moving forward. That felt so mean, nasty, and evil. And again, I do not know what Porsha's reality is that motivated her to say that. She may have a reason on why, but just from what we saw, you're going to go to that level?
Oh, yeah.
Him being a parent has nothing to do with y'all grown adults on this show.
That they don't see it like that. I was gonna say women, but I guess because I'm a father, people period don't see it like that. If I can use that, they can use that child as a tactic to get you. I'm gonna do it. We could be fighting about fucking French fries at McDonald's. I see parents and I see people, especially people who aren't married. I see them do it, that tug of war with a kid all the time because I'm trying to get you. I'm gonna hurt you. Hell, I'm going through it, so I know.
I did not like that. Like that really hurt my heart because you know my brother is a dad who, you know, he divorced his first wife. He's married again. He has 2 kids, and of course I'm not going to go into his story because it's his story. But my brother's a great dad. My brother's an amazing father. Like I know this, seen this firsthand. You know, he's not perfect. He got his ways, but in terms of taking care of his children, providing, being present, being concerned, and seeing and making the sacrifices to show up, he does that. And I do see firsthand women weaponize the child in order to get the father to conform to their desires, and that shit is not right. That's not right, and that's not cool. And I still like Porsha, but that scene just put a bad taste in my mouth. Like it made me emotional. Like, why would you want to? It sounded like she wanted to take the child away. Like, oh, just know moving forward, whatever you do is gonna dictate how this goes. He was like, "What you mean?" And that was cold.
Mm-hmm.
I get Porsha. Like, and my heart actually goes out to Porsha. You know, like I get it. I've been in the place again where my relationship has been in the blogs and what the fuck I'm going through is public fodder and stuff like that. I get it. It does put you in a very vulnerable place, and you do need people around you to keep you grounded and keep your head on your shoulders, but it should not turn you into a villain.
I agree.
Let Pilar see her daddy.
That whole thing, I don't know. Porsha, this episode is just not giving star. She's a star, right? It's not giving main character quality. It is, but it's not. I just need Porsha to go a little bit harder. I think she came back. I don't know if she came back too premature. But if this is what we're gonna get all season, this is not looking good for Porsha. It's just not. It's not sticking. Maybe when we get into the husband and the Simon stuff, we'll get a little bit more grittier Porsha. But she look good. We're glad Porsha's back. But it's just like come on, we need more. Come on, let's get up on this horse. Let's get it moving. Let's get it grooving. That's just how I feel.